Hey
Hey
guys!
guys!
I'm Danny,
And I'm
and
Paige.
this is Let's Talk
Unfiltered.
Unfiltered. Guys, we
I
went to
can crop it.
Starbucks, and so I put Paige onto this, and I'm glad to say that this is my creation. Probably millions of other people get this around the world, but it's still my favorite drink ever. So it's a chai latte with, normally I get gingerbread cold foam, but they didn't have gingerbread cold foam because they're losers.
Oh,
So,
Danny!
it's just cinnamon cold, like cinnamon mixed in with cold foam.
Yeah,
It tastes the same, kind of.
you're gonna spill it.
What do you mean?
You tilted it.
Oh no, it's too. I drank a lot of it.
Period. Okay, so we don't have a topic for today.
I mean, we do, but we don't. It's just kind of
Our topic is just talking.
yeah, like a real
Because I think that's
sit
how a
down
lot
video.
of podcasts goes. And I
But
feel
we're not like everybody.
No, I know, we're different.
Gotta be different. I'm just kidding.
Um,
Here, wait, let me see too.
last week we did like a very fun episode.
I loved it so much.
I loved that episode.
Except for the part where Paige got cake in her face and she didn't realize.
So for the past few weeks, I've been writing random things to talk about in my notes.
I just kind of have stuff in my head.
And Danny has some stuff in her head. And I asked you guys on TikTok, we all suck and didn't give me any ideas. So we won't be doing any TikTok ones. But okay, wait. There's some question things in here, and there's some topics.
Okay, wait. I want to see.
Do you want a question or a topic?
Question first, I guess.
Okay.
Because that would probably lead us into more stuff.
But I thought of this one day, and I saw it on TikTok, and they asked a ton of random girls around a college campus.
Okay.
And I wanted to ask, would you date a guy if he had cheated in the past?
I think it depends why he cheated. If he cheated to get a get back on someone that cheated on him, then yeah. Versus if he serial cheated on somebody, no.
Does that make sense? He was at a bar and without his girlfriend and slept with somebody.
I think I would give him a chance.
The stereotypical cheating.
I think I would give him a chance, but then if he was open, if I was oh, have you ever cheated on anyone? He was yeah, I have. This is what happened, and explain the situation to me. I'd still give him a chance. I'd still be a little bit nervous because I know that he has a history of it, but I wouldn't be I'm not dating you because you cheat on somebody, because sometimes mistakes like that happen, and sometimes people just need a second chance. And if he cheats on me, then I'm no, you're done.
Well, yeah, you get one chance.
Yeah,
one
chance. Cheated in the past, you get one more chance.
100%. Okay.
Everyone deserves second chances, and even if you don't want to give someone a second chance, that says more about you than it does about the other person. So
here, we're gonna continue on my little questions. If you were a breakfast item, what would you be? I thought of this the other day.
A crepe with strawberries and whipped cream cheese.
I was showering and thought about it my whole 20-minute shower.
Okay, yeah.
And I never came to a conclusion. Oh. Is the light still on? That's fine. Click it again.
Yay! Okay. So I would be a crepe with strawberry and big fluffy whipped cream cheese with a little bit of chocolate Nutella on top.
Cream cheese.
Yeah, whipped cream cheese. Not whipped cream or whipped cream or whipped cheese. Whipped cream, cheese, cream cheese, but whipped.
Yeah.
It's fluffy and it's so good. I have no clue. I think it depends. I think you would be
I was washing my hair and I was I feel I'd be a pancake, and I was no, I wouldn't.
You'd be a Belgian waffle with chocolate chips and syrup.
Yeah, I feel I was but I
and a breakfast smoothie.
I feel I'd be an acai bowl.
No,
you're not. I literally went through all of the things, and I was no, and I never came to a conclusion. But I literally thought about it for 30 minutes.
No, yeah, I think you'd be a Belgian waffle with chocolate chips and maple syrup, with a mango smoothie, a mango peach smoothie, an orangey smoothie.
Yeah,
that's what Paige's, guys, trust
me. Okay, pads or tampons?
Wait, what if I clipped this to my nail and that's how I talked for the rest of the episode, with it attached to my finger?
I did that in the first episode. I don't know if you guys caught it, but I was literally playing with it, and I ended up with it. It's really loud. Clipped onto my finger, and I was literally talking like this for
That's a lot easier, if I'm being honest with you, but it also feels I'm giving a thumbs up.
Got it. I literally had to click my finger and I was talking like this for 30 minutes.
Okay, what was the question?
Tampons or pads?
When I'm going through a daily, I'd say tampons, but when at night I like pads, because sometimes when I'm sleeping I can feel it like I know that there's something there, so I'm very hyper aware of it, and then I
Yeah.
can't sleep.
Um,
Girl, why does your thing keep turning off?
I don't know.
Go into settings and change it.
I don't feel
God damn, I love my soft part.
Oh. How do you think you'll die?
How do I think I'll die?
Yes. Like, not how you want to die, but like,
Yeah, no.
Realistically, how do you think you're gonna die?
Honestly, I think it's gonna be of like some like sort of disease.
Oh,
like I know
hello?
it sounds bad, like, but no, but I'm thinking like cancer or like I feel like I'd have cancer.
I could die from cancer. My family has a history of cancer.
Yeah, or I die like if Noah died first, I die from him dying. If that makes sense. Like dying of a broken heart. Like that's a real thing, guys.
I know.
So if he like died first, I would die. That's disgusting, and you need to sweep your floor.
I know I do.
But no, I think if Noah died first, I'd die from him dying.
Yeah.
But I think that if I were to just die on my own, it'd be like from like cancer or like some sort of like disease thing.
Yeah, I feel like I'll die from like I feel like I'll be like 90 and like get like dementia and like die.
Right. Okay. That's like a crazy theory. Dementia.
Yeah. Like Alzheimer's, like
Okay.
you know,
Yeah,
like
that
I
makes sense.
die of like old age.
That makes sense. I can't like see myself like dying from like jumping off a cliff. You know what I mean? Like
No, because I know I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
That's why I was like realistically something that you
Yeah.
could actually do. Or like a car crash.
if I could, like, if I had like a choice on how to die, I'd want to be like stabbed, like just like straight through, because like you die instantly, or like I'd rather just like be shot, because then like
Yeah,
it's like,
not
but
painful.
yeah, but like in like a place where like you die instantly. Like I'd want to be like literally shot like in my heart, so that way I'm like dead instantly.
In your head.
Yeah, or my head, whichever. Or next.
Okay. If you were to make a brand, what would it be? What would you sell? What would you name it?
If I were to make a brand, I think it would be hard to like decide. Huh. I don't know. I don't have anything that's like very me. Like I don't have something that like I'd have to think. I think it would be some sort of like I don't know. I like what all right, you answer first.
A bakery.
Okay. That makes sense. But like what would like be like your main thing?
Cakes.
Cakes, okay.
Like wedding, like big cakes.
Oh, okay.
Like wedding cakes.
Oh, okay. I think well wait, can you say the question again?
There are like 9 parts. If you were to make a brand, what would it be?
Okay, just leave it at that for a minute. Let me think. I think it would be like some sort of like decorating thing. Like
Like a party business?
yeah, like not exactly like that, but just like interior designer type thing. Like you would need help like when you know the like the flip it shows where it's like flip it or
Yeah.
sell it or whatever. Like I feel like I'd have fun like doing something like that.
I could see you doing that. What you want to sell? You would provide help.
Yeah, I think I would
What
just
you
like
name it?
what would I name it?
Danny's Decor.
Yeah, I think like I don't know. It would have to like come to me. Like I can't.
Yeah, I don't have a name either.
Yeah.
And I like actually wanted to own a bakery for a hot minute there.
Yeah. I don't know what I would like name it. I don't know.
Okay.
Question.
The rest of these I think are topics.
Okay. Are they like deep topics? Are they
Like
okay?
I don't know.
Good.
Okay.
Excuse
This
me.
one I actually want to talk about.
Excuse me.
Why'd you burp into the mic?
Because I thought it was funny.
She had it turned away and then
Because it's funny.
and then turned it back.
It's funny.
Love languages.
Lovely. Like mine specifically, or just what do I think about them?
Just like in general.
Okay.
Because I came to a realization recently.
Okay. What was yours?
I feel like I kind of figured out what mine was. I always thought it was physical touch. Whoa.
Boo.
Exactly. If you understand that, you know me. I always thought it was physical touch.
Yeah.
But I'm not really saying it might be words of affirmation.
Okay, like what made you come to this conclusion though?
Because like one, I love you is such like a like not like sacred thing to me, but like I
Important.
only say it when I mean it.
Yeah.
And like when someone tells it to me, like I like take it personally.
Yeah, I get that.
And like even like when I was on the phone with Morgan the other day, she was like, I love you, like I missed you, like I felt so like special.
Yeah, I get
And like
that.
that's also like I show like that's why I post like TikToks and stuff. Like that's like
Yeah.
how I show like I appreciate
Yeah.
people.
I think.
And like I never like thought of that. I was like, no, definitely not. Me and Olivia talked about it like years ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, definitely not that one. And I feel like now that I've thought about it, it definitely is.
Yeah, but you also were probably like younger and didn't like.
Yeah, I was like 11.
Know what it meant. Yeah. And so the thing with like me saying I love you, it's really hard for me to say stuff like that. Like literally like I can't say I love you to anyone. Like it's hard for me to like spit the word, like I have to spit the words out half the time. It's hard for me to say like I miss you. Like even when my parents are like, "Oh, I love you." I'm like, "Oh, love you." Like it just makes me like uncomfortable and I think it's just like being vulnerable and that part kind of freaks me out.
Yeah.
But I like when other people give me words of affirmation. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that could be one of the ways that you like accept it.
Yeah, I don't think my love language, like personally, I think mine is probably like acts of service. I love doing stuff for
Because a
people.
lot of people say that like you give and receive differently.
Yeah.
Like they're not a lot of the times they're not the same.
With some people, it depends on the person too. Because with you, it's more like acts of service and like kind of like gift giving. Like to me, like that's more special between me and you is like gift giving. Like when we like go out when we buy stuff for each other, like that's more like something that like I like with you and me, but like with Noah, I like physical touch. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like
it also depends like the relationship.
Yeah, yeah. And like with my parents, it's kind of that's like the words of affirmation part where I like receiving it, but I don't like giving it. Like it just like it makes you comfortable to be vulnerable and stuff when it comes to stuff like that. But I think like around the right people, it can be like all of them at the same time. Like it's weird. And I think that's like a really cool concept because like you were saying, like you receive it and take it differently, like or you receive it and give it differently. And I think that that's like a big part of it too. Because I don't like telling people how I feel, but I like when people tell me how they feel about me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what mine would be exactly. Like there's like quizzes and tests online, but like I don't feel
I'm not
like
doing that.
I like I don't know. I don't know what it would be.
What are all of them? Quality time?
Oh, that's
one of your main
yes,
ones.
that's what it was. That's what it is. I don't know. I think I got acts of service and quality time mixed
100%.
up. I think it's quality. I think mine like a top one is quality time
100%.
for me. Like we could literally just be sitting there watching a movie, and I just like I'm like I love that.
Like, did you prefer to like watch TikTok in my bed with me than alone by yourself in her room?
Yeah. Or like I like being on FaceTime with people a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes I'll just be on FaceTime
or like
with her.
she'd go to Target to get Secret Santa stuff, and she was literally gonna like her mom was gonna go to the nail salon and her mom was gonna drop her off, and she called us
and I just like
so,
I didn't want to go. Like
alone.
Yeah, well, not even just that, but like I like quality time. I think that's probably my biggest one.
Well, there's quality time, acts of service,
words of affirmation, physical
touch. There's 5.
What are we missing? Words of affirmation. I don't know. I'm like freaking out. Words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, acts of service. Quality time.
Clearly, it's not one of ours.
Quality time, physical touch, acts of service, gift giving.
Maybe.
That's one. Acts of service, quality time, physical touch, gift giving, words of affirmation. That's what it is. It's gift giving. That's the one that we missed.
This just brought up a book.
I just told you what it was.
Yeah. Oh, there's like 9 on here.
Bitch,
no, there's not. There's
with the 5.
It just came with like
yeah. So there's acts of service, quality time, gift giving, physical touch, and words of affirmation.
Gift giving or gift receiving.
Yeah, I don't like when people give me gifts. I feel so bad when people spend money on me. Like,
oh yeah, like I like when my parents spend money on me.
No, right? I'm cold, guys.
But like,
excuse me.
No, and I like spending money on people.
Yeah, and it's also with like love languages and stuff like that. I feel like it's so like good to find someone that has like a similar love language to you, so you guys can understand.
Yeah, and I feel like it's so important to like
talk about it too.
Like make sure that you know,
they understand.
Like, Yeah. Like, you guys, like, know each other's love language. Not only how, like, you show it, but, like, how you receive it. Like, both.
Yeah. Okay. What's another one of your little topics?
Okay. Do you have anything?
What?
Do you have anything to say?
I was gonna do yours first, and you do mine.
Well, I have a lot.
Well, just go ahead and do yours.
Me?
There was a couple of things that I just had, like, just like recent events that I think deserve a talking about.
Like what?
Like, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, you know?
Yeah.
Just stuff like that.
I had the TikTok ban on here.
Oh, okay. First of all, that was a PR stunt. That was literal bullshit. There's no, I'm actually, like, so heated about this because I was literally scared that I was going to lose TikTok for life. Like, I was, like, my heart, like, physically dropped when I got that notice. If you know who I am, I was waiting for Paige. I was scrolling on TikTok. I could literally be doing anything. I could be eating a meal. I could be drinking something. I'm scrolling on TikTok. Half the time when you see me on my phone in these videos, I'm scrolling on TikTok. TikTok is my favorite thing ever. So, I don't know why. I'm just, like, low-key addicted to it. So, it pissed me off so much when it was like, oh, it's back. And also the fact that they mentioned President Trump, like, 15 times in the notices. They were like, we're working with President Trump to get this back on U.S.
President Trump has
whatever
saved
TikTok. I'm just like, what the fuck is this?
That he's gonna try and save it for the U.S.
That was a total PR stunt, and if you can't see that, like, it's
obvious.
It's obvious that it is. And also, more about this stuff. This was what I was talking about when I said current events. Okay, so this is just a little, like, PSA, public service announcement, that you belong here in this world, no matter who you are. And I think that's what needs to be said.
Period. Are we talking about someone specific? Or are we just like
in general? There's a lot of talk about, like, Congress banning transgender, like they aren't noticing transgender people in the world. They're only identifying as male and female, which, like, technically, like, I guess you could make the argument that, like, it's accepting trans people in that way, but it's not accepting non-binary people. It's not accepting people who feel as though they're asexual, stuff like that. And I think that is a very big thing that is, like, going on in the world right now. And I think a lot of teenagers need to know that you have a place in this world, and you have a place where, like, you should feel safe, and it's not fair that someone that is supposed to be a leader is taking that away from you. And I also think that it's not fair that kids should be scared to go to school no matter what, whether it's with guns, whether it's with them being taken out of their school by ICE. Like, I think it's really big and important to notice that a leader should not be doing this and harming people. So that's what I'm saying. And also, stupid thing about Elon Musk. Did you see the weird salute thing that he did? I'm not even talking about it. He's a fucktard. But, like, it makes me, like, so upset when people are like, well, President Trump has really good ideas when it comes to, like, people. No,
I don't want to get too political.
I don't want to get political either, but I just want people to know that they have a place in this world, and you are loved
by us. Give me the thumbnail. Okay. I'm, like, scared I'm not in it. Okay. Because of the way I'm sitting.
No, you're in it.
Are you sure? I don't know if I'm out too far.
No, you're in it.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna take the thumbnail. Right? Okay. Next topic. The TikTok ban was actually a PR stunt.
That was, like, the dumbest. It was literally gone for 15 hours. If that 14.
I don't even know how long. I didn't.
Somewhere there. I was sleeping.
I was too, because I didn't have TikTok, so I was asleep.
It was so hard to fall asleep.
That's where you'll find me.
First off. Because normally I scroll through TikTok to fall asleep. Right. So it took an extra, like, 30 minutes.
Me when Japanese head spas. Have you seen those? With, like, the little rainfall thing. That's, like,
put it, like, over there.
Half the time I'm, like, on a FaceTime with Noah, and I'll be like, you have to be quiet. I'm watching my Japanese head spa. I need to fall asleep. He's like, the fuck is wrong with you?
I literally watch ASMR on TikTok because I don't want to watch a whole 45-minute freaking
YouTube video where I'm sitting there holding it in 2x speed because it goes so slow.
They're like, And
that's what I do with our videos. When you post them, I just put them in 2x speed with the captions on. And I just read them real fast because I don't have the time to sit there for a 25-minute video sometimes. And I just like sit there. Sometimes they're even longer, like 45 minutes. So I sit there and I just play it in 2x speed while I'm eating soup. Like,
our YouTube videos?
Yes, like any YouTube video. I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience to sit there and listen.
I know,
to people.
like I need to like make them shorter, but like
2x speed is your friend, guys. Just hold it down.
I can't like cut out too much, otherwise it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay,
like I try to cut out the moments where it's just like us like breathing,
bullshitting. Yeah, like like
that last episode.
Oh my god, guys, please
I had to cut out.
Leave me alone.
About 2 minutes.
Leave me alone, guys.
Oh, Olivia's fixating her.
Guys, I am
she was singing
sorry.
And dancing and like
I was like in my own little world that last video, guys. The first part of that video, completely ignore how much I like literally was breathing like because I was dancing and singing and I didn't realize like how like hyperventilating I was getting.
And, like the mic was right here.
Yeah, and
so
I didn't
super
realize,
loud.
so it was insanely loud. And Paige like cut out a lot of it. There's also a part in the video where I was like, and Paige, like you could hear the audio go out for a minute, and then Paige started talking. She's like, "Oh, we gotta do the same thing to Olivia." Like you could hear like the split of you cutting out my breathing, and it was insane. And I'm so sorry for that, guys.
Well, because I didn't want to like,
but it was really. I think that part like made the video. Like, no, I know that'd be really embarrassing. There are some parts
I posted on TikTok. You can hear it.
I was like,
"That's so happy."
I know, I heard that. I think it's funny. I don't really care.
I was like, I texted
who
her.
else wouldn't be like hyperventilating?
I texted her. I was like, so I just had to cut out about 20 minutes of you breathing.
I couldn't. It was so bad.
We watched it after on the TV. She's like, you gotta cut that.
I was like, literally, no, that's so bad.
Like, turn the volume down or something. That's terrible.
It was bad. Okay, what's another thing? Are you like saving some for last?
No, I'm just like trying to find like the most interesting ones.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. Right. Right.
I wrote if he wanted to, he would, and I don't know what like the discussion was around it, but I wrote that down.
I mean, I agree with that, but I don't agree with that.
Like, I don't know where I was going with
that. I agree with it, but I don't believe it.
I need to be a little more specific.
I think my opinion on it is if he knows he would do it, like if he knows he would want to and he would do it, if that makes sense. Like, it's not like if he wanted to, he would, because sometimes boys have no idea what you want. Like, be so for real. So half the time, I have to, like, tell him what I want. Like, I guess it's just, like, if he knows that this bugs you, he wouldn't do it because it bugs you.
Yeah.
He needs to, like, be aware of it. But you can't, I feel like you can't just expect someone to know something about you that, like, pisses you off or something that you like, and they're like, oh, well, if he wanted to, he would, and then he never does it because you never told him that.
Wait, that's the other thing. They're like, well, if he wanted to, he would. But I was like, he needs to know what you want. Like,
exactly. Like, that's not fair for you
obviously,
to expect
there's the
that.
obvious things.
Like, don't call me a bitch. Like, no. Like, no.
Like, and obviously, there's, like, the obvious things. Like,
ugh.
I don't know. Like, don't cheat. Like, there's, like, the obvious things where it's, like, that you do in a relationship.
Like, there's, like, the bare minimum.
Or, like, he would buy me flowers if he wanted to, he would. But, like, if you've never shown him that you like flowers,
yeah,
I wouldn't waste my money on it either.
Like, dropping little hints like, oh my god, I love this flower. Like, that's how, like, those are, like...
I love roses.
Pick it up. If he wanted to, he would. Yes, he would.
That's an I wanted to, you would situation. But if you've never implied that you like flowers, or he got you flowers and you're like, oh, thanks, and like you didn't show any emotion, like that's he's not going to buy them again.
Exactly.
And I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't.
I ain't wasting $20 on a bouquet of flowers.
If you show no interest on something, and you expect him to still understand that, like, oh, if he wanted to, he would. In a situation where you're not showing interest in it, then no. There's no point.
That's dumb. But like I also like agree and disagree with, like, there's the obvious things where I'm like, yeah, like if he wanted to snap you back, he will. Like,
yeah, they're like those are
that I agree with. But also like
he needs
to or whatever. But, like for someone with anxiety, like there are many things like I would love to do and I can't. Like like I understand that side of it too, but like
I'm not itching. I'm not picking my nose. I'm just itching it. I need to make that aware.
I'm clipping that. And he's like,
Don't screenshot that, guys. No, now people are gonna go back and screenshot it me picking my nose. It's gonna be like all over like SHS like hoops. SHS hoops. Fan of the week.
Fan of the week, Danny at the games.
I can't. No, guys, that
2 knuckles deep.
What stuff
In your nose.
Oh, I thought you meant something else.
What are you
I don't know.
2 knuckles deep.
All I heard was 2
Someone's
knuckles.
ass.
All I heard was 2 knuckles deep, and that's just what my brain went to.
You heard it here first.
I need like a lobotomy or something.
A what?
A lobotomy.
The fuck is a lobotomy?
It's when they like take out something in your brain and then they make you like dumb. I don't know. I watched Shutter Island and they were talking about lobotomies, so
I feel like that's not what a lobotomy
it is. And a lobotomy is like where they take something out of your brain and they like it makes you like stupid, like literally like blah, like like they take something out of your brain.
Okay.
I don't know what I thought you meant. Let's skip past that. Next.
In your nose.
Thank you. Next. Dude, if your iPad shuts off one more time, I'm chucking it out the window.
Continuing.
Oh, I have like a weird pain in my boob. Ow. I feel like I'm lactating. Ow. Ow.
Danny has a secret, guys.
Guys.
Danny has something to tell us.
There's a baby over there. You never know. It's gonna be mine. Ow. Okay.
Are you good?
I don't know. You know when you get those like maybe. You know when you get those like sharp pains like in your ribs?
Oh yeah, like where it hurts to breathe.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not in my
what
boob.
No, but it's like behind my boob.
It's like here.
But it's like behind my boob. You get the point.
Okay, girl. My bad.
I'm gonna chuck it out. Give me that shit and I'm chucking it.
No. Okay, next I had oh, have you ever been honest in therapy?
Yes and no. Like if she was like
I
need to
saw
know about
TikTok. Let me see if I can find it.
It was definitely with like that Madeline RG or whatever girl.
I think it was.
Yeah, and she was like, I've never been honest in therapy.
It was.
She was like, oh, I need to get a new therapist because if I go back to my old therapist because I need to talk about something that I actually lied about. Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
I think I saw that.
Yes and no. I don't want to like openly admit lying, but like I've lied before. I haven't lied about like specific events, but I've downplayed my feelings for sure.
Yeah, Alice.
Yeah.
I've never been honest with the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I feel like
I don't think I lie about it. I think I downplay my feelings about stuff. Or I try to like move past the topic that
depends
I don't
on
wanna
the topic. Like sometimes like I am and sometimes I'm not. Depends on what we're talking about and my mood that day.
No, I don't yeah. I think I understand what you're saying, but I don't really lie about it. I definitely downplay my feelings and I definitely like try to like pretend that I'm over it to like move past the subject because I don't want to deal with it anymore.
Okay, well that's lying.
No, I know, but like I downplay, like I know, like I don't purposely lie. Like, oh, they're like, oh, what'd you do yesterday? And I'm like, oh, I went kayaking. No, the fuck I didn't. Like I don't lie about stuff like that. Like that's what I.
It's talking about like you're like being honest.
Oh,
with, like,
that's what I
feeling.
Oh, then no.
That's
what I thought you meant was like lying about like events. I don't know what I think. I don't know. Excuse me. But no, I don't think I've.
I lie all the time.
Really?
Like I said, depends on the day.
Just came out of my nose.
The trash can on my floor.
Venti grande iced chai latte with
snot.
Cold foam mixed with snot just came out of my fucking nose.
Yummy! My favorite!
Yummy in my tummy!
This is Tana Mojo, but I don't know what it is. We can listen to it.
Should ever tell you what to wear. I really don't.
Oh, a man telling you what to wear? Okay. This is a little bit controversial.
Ooh.
But I think that if you're asking a man, what should I wear? And he's like, oh, I think you should wear this. And you purposely be like, oh, so you think I'm a slut because you don't want me to wear this. Like gaslighting him into that, that's BS.
Well, yeah.
But if I like walked out and I was like wearing like a cute shirt and a guy was like, you can't wear that. I don't want you in that. I don't want other people to see you in that. I'd be like, the fuck is wrong with you? I'm wearing whatever I want. But if I ask someone for their opinion and they're like, oh, that's kind of ugly, I'm going to be like, okay, thanks for being honest with me.
I think she's talking more about, like, you're getting ready and there's a guy, like, your boyfriend sitting on your
Hell
bed.
no.
And you're like, oh, I think I'm going to wear this. And he goes, I don't want anybody seeing you in that.
The fuck?
Can I help you?
The fuck? People can look.
Okay, then you won't see me in that.
Facts.
Goodbye!
Facts. I would not. I would not take that.
Guess what? It's my body and I would put
Whatever
what I want on it. Okay, my last one was your dream sponsor.
My dream sponsor? What do you mean?
Like
if I died, who would sponsor me?
Girl.
What?
I meant like you were like if this was like a big podcast.
Oh,
influencer. Like, what brand would you want to sponsor
I thought you meant,
us?
I don't know. What brand would I want to sponsor?
Yeah, for when you die, who do you want to be at your
know.
funeral? Send your family their products.
That's a good question.
Dream guest on your podcast.
Chick-fil-A. Have you seen their PR boxes?
No.
Look up Chick-fil-A PR box on TikTok. They literally get so much like Chick-fil-A merch. It is insane. Literally look up Chick-fil-A merch. They literally get like a shit ton of just like cups and socks and shoes. Like, it's crazy. And hats. Turn it up. Turn it up. Fast forward it.
Cow, a mug. An ornament.
Like, look at that.
Oh,
okay.
I don't understand. Sorry.
There was this one comment that we got.
College.
Girl, you are in high school. So there was this one TikTok that we had made, and it has like a bunch of views. So shout out to you guys.
20K.
And it was like one of the beach ones that we made, and some person had commented like talking in Spanish, and that was like months ago when it was posted. And Paige and I never responded to it because we didn't know what it meant.
I didn't know what it meant, and I was kind of just waiting for you to respond, but then you didn't. So I was
because I didn't realize that it was there until you pointed it out to me.
You didn't know it was there till today?
No, not really. Like, I've seen the comments, and I probably like skimmed it, and I was like, oh, what the hell does that mean? And probably just like skipped past it. But there's a comment, and
I was
it's
gonna
like,
read it, but I realized I probably will butcher it.
Let me see. I might be able to. I took Spanish for a little bit. It says like, "Ta para fazer no papel." So it's just like asking if you need paper to, or like, did you do it on paper?
I don't know. So
we Google translated
on my
it.
phone, and I was typed it in, and I was like in English, and then it was like, "Did you do it on paper?" And I commented, and I was like, "We use canvases."
Yeah, so this person's gonna get literally like a comment they made like 4 months ago.
No, it was in
like literally last year that we made. Like, it's, I don't know. I just thought it was funny.
11/11.
Yeah. So unfortunately, sorry whoever commented.
3 months ago. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
But you're probably in summer. Right?
I don't know.
I don't know how the months work, or like the seasons.
I don't know how the seasons work.
I don't know where
she is from. And I don't know.
It might be summer, and I hope
you're happy.
Your handprint canvases with your best.
I hope so too.
As mine is right there.
Yeah, but our names came off of it
because I put Mod Podge on it to make sure the stand stayed on, and then it wiped it off.
Oh, that makes sense. Mine's upstairs in my room,
and I have my little jar.
Yeah, my jar's in my room too.
It hasn't turned green yet.
Why would it turn green?
Because of the water.
Oh, I didn't know.
But it's salt water.
But it's also mom told me it's also not oxidized. It's glued shut.
Yeah, it's not glued.
Oh, maybe I just glued mine shut when I got home.
Oh, I glued mine.
Well, okay. Unfortunately, I did it on purpose, put a jellyfish in there, and then it died. R.I.P. Bob. Okay, well, I think that's it for today. I think we ran out of topics, TBH. I want to do the TikTok where it's like, I'm washing my clothes. What are you doing?
I want to do that so bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to go film the TikTok. Make sure you watch it.
How long is this? Oh, over an hour.
Okay. Make sure you watch our TikTok. Make sure you start commenting what you want to see. And we love you guys.
Thank you guys so
Thanks
much
for watching
episode 3 whole weeks in a row.
Yes! We're back on our grind.
We're back.
Okay.
You better be ready. Please, pretty, please tell us what
with a cherry on top.
Film, because
we're running out of ideas and Pinterest only offers so much.
I literally spent like 45 minutes last night watching TikToks and writing stuff down because I have nothing to talk about, but
Yeah.
I really love doing this. I promise. Like, I enjoy it. It's just we went through a little spot where like it's not even we were hanging out and not filming. Like we didn't hang out for like a month, or we did and we'd go to like Crumble and come right back. Like it was like
we didn't have time to like hang out.
Yeah, we were both very busy.
Yeah.
And then I went to Florida, and then we came back, and I was like, wait, we gotta lock this.
Reset. 2025.
Reset.
Acting era. Okay, we love you guys, and thank you for watching. Let's talk unfiltered.
I'm Paige.
I'm Danny. Bye.